let's get a quick update from Erica here, who her drunk uncle needed to be uninvited from the 4th of July cookout.
His name Bert.
I wasn't drunk at the time.
You were not. You
it
were
was 10
stone
in the
cold
morning,
sober.
man.
You were sober.
Yep. Hey, Erica, good morning.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Oh, we're just super. Just super duper. So I wasn't here on Friday when you were telling us about the drunk uncle. So can you sort of get me up to speed and then tell us what's going on?
All right. So, okay, Uncle Earl. All right, where do I begin? So every year, we get together, the family. We have a 4th of July cookout, just kind of like a family gathering. And then there's Uncle Earl, okay? Uncle Earl is my womanizing, always asking for money and intrusive thoughts, like they just slip out of his head. And we just didn't want him to come this year. He kind of ruins everything, gets drunk all up, he starts dancing. Last year he knocked over my cousin's grill, set the whole yard on fire. So this year we decided we didn't want him to come. We didn't want him to come this year.
Now,
So
I'm curious to know, Erica, if you were going to use my suggestion, which was don't uninvite him. Just invite him with parameters. Be like, listen, history speaks for itself. You can't deny what's happened in the past. So if you want to come to the cookout, you can come to the cookout. You just can't drink.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's up to him whether, like, the ball's in his court, whether or not he wants to attend and attend sober.
Does he know that he's the guy that gets drunk all the time, or would he be offended by something like that?
I mean, my own mom didn't want to go and approach him about this. So he's definitely would go all off on us if we did. So, I mean, as much as that sounded right, we just didn't go with that. We decided, yeah.
And oftentimes, Bert, that person thinks they're the life of the party.
Yes.
And that they're bringing the fun and not necessarily bringing the drama.
Right.
Even when they set the yard on fire.
Yeah, because it's a good story.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
Well, he's definitely a party animal, okay? But he just goes way too much and way too far, and everybody's kind of getting sick of it. So we decided not to bring him.
Oh, really?
Oh, you did?
Ooh.
How'd you do that?
All right, so we all sat down, me, moms, everybody, a couple of my cousins, especially when he set the fire. So we sat down and we were trying to figure a way to make this sensible, where he could still be inclusive. And we decided not to. My mom said, let's just tell him that, because of the weather that's coming up, that we're not going to have it because it rained. So I said, okay, that's fine. All of us agreed. Let's just say, hey, it's going to be, gloomy outside. And who wants to have a 4th of July reunion, when it's gloomy? And, yeah, that's what we went with. But, as there's always a but.
Mm-hmm.
That's dangerous.
And I know which one of my cousins it was because she tells everything. But one of my cousins slipped out and told him, that we're still having the cookout. Okay?
Oh, no.
Did they slip and tell him, or did they tell him on purpose?
I think it's on purpose. My mom says it slipped. Who can argue with
Right.
that? So, I mean, well, he crashed the party, okay? We still gathered together. We all got together and stuff, but he came anyway. And when I say Uncle Earl was in rare form, he was angry. He was upset, and I think he had already pre-gamed before he came. So it was worse. Him and my mom, they argued, and he's like, I can't believe that y'all didn't invite me. So, I pulled him to the side because nobody else wanted to, discuss the pink elephant in the room. It's the beer can. It's the alcohol, Uncle Earl. This is the reason why that, even though you think you're the life of the party, you're actually draining us at the party. So we decided that it was best for you not to come. And, I mean, he was disappointed. He was, he tried to argue with me a little bit, but then, no. He decided that, that we were right.
Oh, really?
We were definitely right in not inviting him, but he toned it down so much, okay? You could see he was kind of hurt behind us addressing it, but he calmed down.
So the message got through at least, though.
Worked
So, I
out.
mean, it's a painful lesson. It was never going to go well, but at least, at the next one, he won't be nearly as hammered and he understands. So you got that going for
He
you.
even apologized to my cousin about
Okay.
setting his yard on fire last year.
Oh.
All time for the
Well,
apology.
that was big of him.
Silly, okay? I couldn't even believe it myself because he's never been accountable for anything. But I think we got through.
Sounds like it.
Thanksgiving's looking very good this year.
Well,
I wouldn't push it.
I wouldn't push it either, man. All right, it's the Bert Show.
The Bert Show.